sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports Page brought to you by Kaufman and Lynn Injury Attorneys. Jeff Kaufman will be here next hour, by the way, taking your calls, giving free legal advice. From Cleveland, Ohio this morning. I was hoping it'd be a more jovial conversation. We got the dog on the line. What's happening, Bulldog?
This one hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts bad. I knew the Magic were going to win this game. They were up 18 late in the first half. The Cleveland players were discombobulated. The crowd was starting to boo their team. It just seemed like the Magic were in total control of the game. And then the NBA happened. The streak happened. The Magic went cold. Cleveland got hot, and the rest is Game 7 history. Cleveland storms back. They win the game 106-94. And again, it all comes down to making baskets. The Magic in the third quarter hit only 4 of 24 shots. Franz Wagner played his worst game. In fact, he wasn't the Franz yesterday. He looked more like Potsy or Ralph Mouth yesterday.
You and Pat both, I know, and my buddies were saying it too. Ease up on the Franz. You have to remember what you said going into this. We got to be proud of this young team, man.
And they didn't get the job done. Paolo Banchero, you're right though. I mean, the future is certainly bright. As Jamal Mosley said after the game, the coach, he says, as much as this sucks to lose Game 7, we've got a hell of a team moving forward. And he's right, because Paolo Banchero, if there was ever question that this guy's a superstar, he is a superstar right now. He scored 38 points yesterday, had 16 rebounds. He did all he could to keep the Magic in the game. Scored more than 30 in three of the last 5 games, averaged 25.5 points during the series. Even Donovan Mitchell, the Cavs star player who scored 39 yesterday, he said Paolo Banchero is going to be a monster. And he's right. So, yeah, the Magic have a lot to look forward to in the future, no question.
All right. There were some exciting Game 7s in hockey over the weekend as well. Toronto exits the playoffs again, much to the dismay of Maple Leafs fans, as the Bruins come back in overtime and take care of them on the weekend, Bulldog.
That's okay. Now the Bruins are going to get hammered by my Panthers. Game 1 is tonight, I believe, in that series.
Yeah, and then how about Dallas taking care of the defending champs and eliminating Vegas last night?
Yeah, big win for Dallas. So, yeah, exciting things happening in hockey. Not as exciting, though, as the Kentucky Derby.
Woo-wee. Yeah.
Did you guys watch that?
I did watch it by a nostril. What, Mystic Dan?
Mystic Dan. It was actually there were 6 nostrils.
Yeah.
At the finish line, there were 3 horses came within a nose of each other. It was the closest 3-horse nose-to-nose race. It's a race since 1947. So yeah, Mystic Dan, 18-1 underdog, ends up winning that. I don't know what was closer, the Kentucky Derby or the NASCAR race in Kansas, because Kyle Larson, first he thought he lost the race to Chris Buescher, and it was a photo finish, and it ends up that Kyle Larson won the race. Did you see that one, Lynch?
I saw the highlight this morning, because after it was rain delayed, I'm like, I'm never going to be able to make it till the end of this. When I saw the finish this morning, to the naked eye, you can't tell, really. Yeah. You really can't tell.
Right. By the way, what happened? Do you want to go to the Grand Prix?
Well, yeah, let's send it to the F1 desk with, it's breaking a trend this morning. Taco Bob is live at the F1 desk for the weekend update from the Miami Grand Prix.
Beep, 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 beep. Do you know what the beeping was? That was one Taco Bob driving by the event, coming home from the Keys. I got to see it from the highway. It was mayhem. And who was our winner? Of course, you know who it was. It was Lando Norris.
McLaren gets the win.
Yeah, how did that happen? I didn't watch it, but I was reading the story. Lando Norris got an extra pit stop or something?
Yeah, it was a really, really well-timed safety car, as they call cautions in F1, came out that allowed him to get in and out of the pits without really giving up track position. And Max was never able to close the gap. Lando won by almost
6.5,
like 7, 8 seconds.
Of course, you're not going to regain the lead. When you lead in F1, doesn't that mean you're going to win the race? 9 times out of 10?
Most of the time, yeah. It's all about track position. But that was pretty wild to see somebody other than Verstappen taking P1.
And honestly, dog, I'm telling you, driving by it on the highway, the mayhem that it is on, what is it at that point, Pat? 95 or the turnpike?
That's the turnpike right
still.
there. That's the turnpike.
And it is Bulldog, the southbound lanes of the turnpike were backed up for over a mile. And even the northbound lanes, the far three on the right were clogged up. And then you look down at right next to the highway, people were parking. It was sick.
Hey,
wow.
Bulldog, how about Orlando City over the weekend?
Yeah, they gave up a goal just 17 seconds into the match. They end up losing to FC Cincinnati. Man. Yeah, they're second to last now in the MLS East. So, yeah, they are having a dismal season thus far. But the Orlando Pride, though, they sit atop the NWSL standings for the first time since July of 2021. They win last night 1-0. They've won 5 in a row now. Maybe we need to start paying more attention to the Pride than we do Orlando City, huh?
Yeah. All right, Bulldog, we appreciate you being there in Cleveland. I know we wish it was a happier note this morning, but hey, the dog was there on the scene, lending the full throat dog support that is the Bulldog bite and bark there. So, I mean, it just fell a little short. Oh, one other thing real quick. The Tom Brady roast was last night. We're going to play some audio from that a little bit later in the show if you missed out on that. There were some funny moments on Netflix last night, Bulldog.
I missed that.
All right, Mike Bianchi, host of Open Mic on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game. Look forward to your return tomorrow here, dog. Take us out with that Bulldog bite, bark.
Well, you can listen to Under Oath with attorney Jeff Coffin every Saturday morning, 7:30, FM 96.9 The Game. Catch extended versions by searching for Under Oath with Jeff Coffin on your favorite streaming platform. Oh.
Lynch and Taco on demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.